Hey, how's it going, guys? Dan Kitajima here, back with another episode of How to Grow Your Insurance Agency. Today, I want to share with you guys my number one strategy, my number one mindset on how to grow and build a bigger insurance agency. So, if you're following me on this channel, which I really appreciate, please like and subscribe when you can as well. You're obviously interested in this. You want to build a larger agency. That's why, and again, I appreciate you guys checking out my video. So this is something that I figured out and has made a significant impact on my agency. Really helped me grow, at a faster pace the last several years, up to a $13 million book of business here, writing 3.8 million in commission, 3.8 in new business premium in 2021, and really excited about the direction our agency is going. So if you're making plans for next year, 2022, or just in general strategizing to grow your book of business and your agency, this is it to me that has helped me the most. So the goal, the plan, the strategy to build a bigger insurance agency, I would say, is to have your employees succeed. That's it. It's as simple as that. That's all I'm thinking about these days, is how can I have them succeed, which is, make more money than they did this year. Next year, I want them to make more money. I want them to be happier. I want them to, enjoy what they're doing, and challenging them and trying to make them have a more positive, grateful mindset. But that's really all I'm thinking about, okay? Because, if you're thinking about how to help them succeed, these are some things you're going to do. You're gonna be pretty much forced to purchase more leads probably for them. Okay, so that's gonna give them more opportunity. That's a big part of the game. Is they could be the best closers in the whole world. They could be the most motivated agents in the whole world, but if they don't have enough leads, then they're just gonna be sitting here, and that's not gonna be good for either one of us, the employee or the employer. You're gonna be training them, because now you're purchasing the leads, so you're gonna be wanting them to have a better closing ratio, so your investment is paying off from your investment on the leads. So you're gonna be training them, okay? You're gonna be motivating them. You're gonna be providing value to them. You're gonna come up with a rewarding compensation plan. Hopefully you have that already. But basically, you're gonna be forced to use your creativity to figure out ways to provide more opportunity for them. Now, not everybody's going to take advantage of it, but at least you're doing your part of the obligation, which is to provide opportunity for them in this insurance business, which is so grateful to be in, that has so much opportunity. So you're going to stretch your imagination. Okay, how am I going to help them make more money here? That's the only thing I'm thinking about. Okay. So if you're thinking that, and if you're able to accomplish that, how is that going to create a bigger agency? Well, you're going to have more high producing agents at your agency. So that's obviously going to lead to a bigger agency, building a bigger agency, because you just have high performing, skilled, experienced producers. That's always going to help. Okay. Now you also figured out ways to have a flow of leads that has good closing ratio, that's scalable. So that's going to be great too, because you figured that out, because since you were thinking about them, you purchased them and you figured out how to generate them or purchase them. Also, you're going to have happier employees. I mean, what's more important than that? When it comes to customer service, I'll tell you guys, when your agents are happy, when your CSRs are happy, then your clients are going to be happy. And there's just no possible way to, when you build a bigger agency, that you're going to be able to do customer service as an agency owner. So it's super important, not only do we have to sell, policies, but we have to retain our customers. Super important that we have great customer service. And the only way to do that is to have happier employees. So when you're providing all the opportunity you can for them and doing everything you can for them, treating them like diamonds, then they're going to shine. And they're going to take care of your customers better, okay? Because they're just going to be more committed, because, you're showing commitment to them first. You're committed to them, then they're going to commit back to you. So you're going to have a much better office culture and higher performing employees, which is the key to agency growth. Okay. And you're going to have better employee retention, because, if they're happy, then the less chance they're going to leave you. And to build a bigger agency, you're going to need to have experience and skills. And this business, I mean, it's just you just can't hire somebody off the street and expect them to be great at sales and customer service in the insurance business. It's a little different than other professions because you got to get licensed and you got to know what you're doing to be able to do things well. So employee retention is really everything. I mean, we just don't talk about that enough. That's always on my mind. Is more than customer retention. I mean, customer retention obviously is so important when it comes to what we do, but we just don't talk enough about employee retention. So that is why when you're thinking about how to have your employees succeed, you're gonna help yourself out with employee retention as well. Okay, and then we could talk about the flip side, which is instead of thinking about having your employees succeed, the mindset I see a lot of agents get in trouble with is always focusing on having yourself succeed. So if you want to succeed yourself first, then you're gonna use your agency to provide you a lifestyle that you would like. You're gonna live where you want to, drive what you want. Being able to go on vacations. You're gonna have a very fulfilling and satisfactory lifestyle, which is great. But if that's all you want, then there wouldn't be any reason for you to get a bunch of agents. You would just have, maybe 2 staff members, assistants basically. It would be just fine. You doing most of the sales, and having, a few staff just do a few customer service. And there's really nothing wrong with that. Okay. It's just a question of ambition, So if you want to really build a bigger agency, then you're thinking about your staff and making a big sacrifice for yourself. Okay. Because if you're thinking about your staff more than yourself, again, you're forced to spend the money, make the investments. First of all, you're going to hire them, and then you're going to provide leads to them. Then you're going to train them, and you're just going to create systems for them too, and you're just going to use your creativity on helping them, which is great too, because once you're able to do this, then you're able to have a system that you could scale later on too with your next employee and then your next employee. But if you're thinking about them first, then you're going to use your creativity and your time and your money into helping them, which in turn, I always feel like, I'm giving away or implying that I'm just the nicest, employer in the whole world. But which I try to think that I like to be obviously on the nicer, kinder side, because I believe that works. But to be honest with you, it all comes back to me, and it's a great feeling. It's just classic example of, giving before receiving. Just give as much as possible, and in the long run, it'll come back to you. In fact, the magnitude that you're helping your employees, that's the same level of magnitude. There's a direct correlation of how much you're helping yourself down the line. So delay gratification, taking care of them as much as you can first, putting yourself second, putting your employees first, putting your customers first. Those are the type of things that it really leads to, in my mind, bigger agency in the future. So there you have it. Think about how you can have your employees succeed in 2022, 2023, 2024, then you'll be succeeding. So put them before yourself. Think of ways to help them. Think of ways to win in this business, and then you'll win at a larger scale. So hope this helps. Again, if you need anything, just let me know in the comments. If you have any questions, I really appreciate them. If you like the video, if you subscribe, obviously, that really helps me out too. So until next time, let's stay hungry. Let's get it. Thank you guys.